Hello friends! Today for our story we're going to read a book called Pick a Pine Tree. This wooded area is filled with a special kind of tree called a pine tree. If you look really closely and use your thinking skills, what do you think they're going to pick a pine tree for? What might a person use a pine tree for this time of year? This tree up here has lots of lights on it. I'll bet they're going to turn their pine tree into their Christmas tree. Now this book is about a family's experience where they're going to go and pick a tree, a fresh tree. Not everybody does that. I don't do that. My tree is in a box and we put it in the closet after Christmas, and then every year we pull it out of the closet and we decorate it. But some people have a tradition where they actually go to a tree lot and they'll cut a tree down or they'll pick a tree out, and that's something special that they do with their family. And so if you don't do that, that's okay. All families are different, and families have different traditions and different things they do, different foods they eat, different ways they do things, and there is nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Your family does what works for you. So the great thing about this book is we get to sort of live the experience of someone who gets to go and pick out a tree. So let's read. The back of the book here says, pick a pine tree from the lot, slim and tall or short and squat, long straight limbs or branches bent. Just smell that piney scent. Oh, I can't wait to read this one. Pick a pine tree. The author is Patricia Toht and the illustrator is Jarvis. Somebody who just has one name, Jarvis. All right, let's dig in. Let's see what this book is all about. Pick a pine tree. Oh, look at this. Snowflakes. Beautiful. Snowflakes, just like children, all unique, all different, all special in their own way. I love it. Here on the title page, there's a winter scene. The title page says, pick a pine tree. Look at that pine tree. I see a bunny rabbit, maybe a deer with antlers. Leaves are still falling from the trees. I know that's happening here in Bellevue. I'm still seeing leaves falling from the trees. Pick a pine tree from the lot. Here they are. This is the family. Look how bundled up they are. I see on top of her head she's wearing a hat. They have scarves to keep their necks warm, coats to keep their bodies warm, gloves to keep their hands warm, even boots to protect their feet from that cold winter snow. And look, a lot of people consider their animals part of their family. We treat animals the way we treat people, with kindness and respect. Look at them, they brought their dog with them. It says here, pine trees for sale. So what do you think they're gonna do? Pick a pine tree? I think that's what the title of the book was. And this man is selling pine trees, so they must be there to pick out their pine tree. Slim and tall, or short and squat. One with spiky needle clumps, scaly bark, or sappy bumps. Sometimes on fresh trees, you might touch them and get sticky hands because of all the sap. If you didn't know it, but pancake syrup that you put on your waffles and pancakes, that comes from a tree. It's called maple syrup. It comes from trees. Long, straight limbs or branches bent. Just smell that piney scent. Oh, I love the way pine trees smell. I even buy candles. I like it so much, I'll buy a candle. I have a candle, it's called Christmas tree scent. It makes my house smell like Christmas. Lift the tree above your head. Bundle it upon your sled. Look at these people carrying their tree. They're about to put it on a sled. Or, if you live very far, bring it home atop your car. They put a tree on top of their car. Must mean they live pretty far away. Car, far. I spotted a rhyming word. How fun. She must have made a friend. She's waving. Bye. See you later. Move aside a lamp or chair. Clear away a section where your tree will sit tall and grand, snug and sturdy in its stand. Trim the trunk a little bit, just enough so it will fit. Maybe this happened at your house. Maybe you had to put your tree somewhere that you already had some furniture. I know in my house we had to move a chair just to make space for our tree. Then we had to scooch the chair across the room because we wanted to put the tree in a place that everyone would be able to see. Everybody's helping too. It's not just mom and dad. Even the children are working hard to get that tree ready. Look at mom, she's using a saw. She's cutting the bottom of it. Slip it in and turn screws tight. They will hold your tree upright. Fill with water to the brink. Give your thirsty tree a drink. When you cut a tree from the forest, it's a living thing. Trees are living things and they need water to live. If you do not give a live tree water, it will die. Those pine needles will turn brown and they will start falling, and you don't want that to happen. So look at her carrying that big container of water. Oops. Some of it's even splashing out. And anybody see a cat? That silly cat is in the tree. Oh my goodness. Looks pretty happy there. Then find the trimmings stored within bulging boxes, rusty tins, paper bags, a wooden case. Bring them to that special place there beside your tree. Look at all the decorations. Oh, I love it. They have so many. Looks like a box of wrapping paper, boxes of ornaments, holiday decorations. They are getting ready for a special holiday. Do you know what holiday they're getting ready for? Christmas. But wait. Don't decorate alone. Call some people on the phone. Ask your friends to come and stay. Host a decorating day. Now that sounds like a lot of fun. And maybe that's something you would do, or maybe it's not. Right now with the coronavirus, a lot of people don't have friends over. You know, maybe you could call your friend on a phone and just tell them what you're doing. Ask them if they've been decorating. But maybe it's not in your family's plans to invite people over. And that's okay. Your family's just trying to keep you safe. Nobody wants to get the coronavirus. And so maybe you just do this with the people who live in your home. I think that's pretty special in itself. Stretch along some twinkling lights, a colored mix or simply white. Fat round bulbs or pointy tips, bubble lights or candle clips. Start up top or near the base, wrap around and tuck in place. Adding the twinkling lights. Next, hang ornaments upon your tree. What kind of trinkets will they be? I bet this guy feels really happy. He's getting to help out, decorate the tree. It's definitely something that you can create memories, special moments with your family when you do things like this, decorating for the holidays. Jolly Santas, dancing elves, wooden reindeer, jingle bells, lacy snowflakes and paper dolls, candy canes and bright glass balls. With loops of thread or wire hooks, hang them all in little nooks. Maybe your tree has a lot of these ornaments, or maybe it doesn't. You know, it takes a long time to collect ornaments. You don't just go to the store and buy them all one day. Sometimes people have to start out with just a set of round balls, and then every year you might add a couple new ornaments that are special to you. Or maybe you make your own ornaments. You should have a couple ornaments on that tree that you made. I hope that you've added some of the things that you've made with us onto your tree. Add the final touches now. Garlands strung from bough to bough. Strands of tinsel on the tips falling down in silver drips. So this stringy stuff is called tinsel. I've seen pictures of people who actually will lace up popcorn or cranberry or even dried up oranges. I wonder what your tree has on it. Then grab a footstool, climb right up, set something wonderful on top. A golden star, a velvet bow, an angel dressed in flowing robes. I wonder what you have on top of your tree. They have a star. Lay a tree skirt down below. Add some houses flecked with snow. A train that chugs around a track. Secret presents in a sack. Oh, how fun. They actually have a train going around their tree. What a great idea. I really like that. At last, it's time to make it shine. Friends, how do you think they're going to make it shine? What are you going to turn on to make your tree shine? Plug in the lights along the floor. Look, it's not a pine tree anymore. It's a Christmas tree. Ooh, I'm going to give you a close-up of that beautiful tree. Wow. How fantastic. Beautiful tree. Gather round the tree to sing. Let your joyful voices ring. Celebrate as nighttime falls. Merry Christmas, one and all. Look at this beautiful house. I tell you what, when I see a picture like that, I want to go there. I want to go to that house and I want to go inside and be with the people. I want to help them decorate their tree. That's one of the great things about reading books is, you know, we're kind of there with them. We got to experience exactly what they did. Now I have a question for you, like I always do at the end of the book. I wonder, did you go to a tree farm and pick out a tree? Did you cut down a tree with your family? Or do you keep your tree in a box like I do? And you get it out every year and so that you can smell pine needles? Do you light a Christmas tree candle? Anyway, send me a message or just type it out. Maybe your grown-up can help you type out on the keyboard. You know, think about what sound does tree start with? What letter makes that t sound? It's the letter T. You can find the letter T and you can write. You can tell me. You can have your family help you type it out and you can send me a message. Is your tree from a tree lot, from a tree farm, or is it in a box? Either way, I'm interested to know. I think that's a really interesting question. So send me a message, send me Miss Abby a message. We'd love to hear from you. Hope you have a great day. Bye.